Andre Pettipas joins me today, and a new single on the way. I can't believe I get to talk to you so close to release day. It's going to be May 9th, Gypsophila. And that is another name for baby's breath. And this is a significant song for you, Andre.
Yeah, this is a super important track to me. One that took me a while to write and to release. Wrote for my niece who passed away from SIDS. So Gypsophila, baby's breath, is the flower for SIDS awareness. And this is what this song is about. My niece passed away at 3 months old to SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome. So I wrote this song as a kind of a healing for myself, and kind of just to talk about things that happen in life and grow from them, and just to raise awareness.
You enlisted Jeremy Taggart, who plays drums for Our Lady Peace, and that has a significance as well for the healing, the song, and it's pretty awesome that he joined you on this.
Yeah, Our Lady Peace is the reason I got into music, and Jeremy is my favorite drummer. I was in Atlanta in October, and I got to see Jeremy play with American Hi-Fi. He was filling in on drums for them. I was like, oh my God, this drummer is so good. And then halfway through, I was like, oh, that's Jeremy Taggart. No way. So when I got back home, I had tagged him in on a video he took from the show, and he shared it on his Twitter. So I messaged him. I sent him some more videos. And then a couple days later, I was like, you know what, I have this song. I got to ask him if he'd be able to play on it. And he didn't hesitate. So a couple weeks after that, I flew up to Toronto, and we recorded that at Noble Street Studios. His part had my good pal Brian Monkhurst record the drums for that, and Jeremy nailed it.
A great experience for you. This couldn't have been easy, going through the whole process of really putting a magnifying glass on your situation, and you were getting sober at the same time too, right?
Yeah, exactly. When Blake had passed, I was drinking heavily after that because I just didn't know how to deal with it, didn't know how to cope properly. I didn't really want to talk about it. I was just trying to put things to the side, and it took me a couple of years to finally just sit down and talk about it. This is the same time I got sober, and my sister-in-law, Blake's mother, had it taken her years to get sober, and she's been sober for over a year now. So the butterfly effect of that is it's very strong, and it's just nice to have strength in numbers with each other, to lean on each other through tragedy. So I think the most powerful thing for me was to get sober and, trying to deal with the issues.
In the beginning of this song, anybody that's dealt with any death in their life, you really put the words and the feelings. You put butterfly effect. Just you could feel the pain at the beginning of that song of how you were feeling and dealing. And it's a really nice song.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I actually recorded the song and mixed it all myself too. So I recorded the vocals when I felt, I was like most appropriate for how I was feeling. So I think that was like my second take, where I was really just trying to get the words out, and it was hard. So I think the emotions came naturally, and that was important to portray the song, how I was feeling. And some of my favorite writers, like Shannon Hoon from Blind Melon, I can feel it in his voice. So same with Rain Maida from Our Lady Peace. So that's kind of the process behind that, was to actually, go when you're feeling the most of all your feels, not to go and wait for a session somewhere in a professional studio. Just do it at your most vulnerable.
Have you played it live yet?
I have been playing it live, and it's been definitely hitting people the way I kind of intended. My live show is very energetic, and it's very, playful and whatnot, but I've been trying to open up more, not just as a musician, but as a human, just so it's not all just fun and games. I like to show the raw side, and I think it's helped people understand why I am the way I am now. And most people come up after the show saying that song hit them the hardest, and it's kind of opens up the eyes of why people are the way they are, and why we can can be so much more delicate with each other and should be more delicate with each other.
You're bringing it even a step further because you put on giant stock, and the third one's coming up this August 29th. Profit from the festival is being donated to Baby's Breath Canada, which is the only national foundation focused on SIDS. The last two giant stocks, were you donating stuff then, or is this just starting? Like, how did that work?
So last year would have been the first year that we started donating to Baby's Breath. And this year we're hoping to profit a bit more so that we can donate more money to it. I was also talking with Kara, which would be my sister-in-law, Blake's mother, about starting our own charity on behalf of Blake's name. And ultimately, Kara being able to choose which family would get the money, or like a safe house, hope house. So we're going to be, growing that idea and seeing which will be most profitable for the relief of pain,
Right. So if people want to take part, and this is all East Coast, so a great reason to get out there, and you have a great lineup too. But it's not just music. There's camping and wrestling.
Yeah. So this year we added another element. So Ashley McIsaac has been a good friend of mine for over a decade, and he's like, I want to play your festival this year. I'm like, yeah, that'd be amazing.
That's awesome.
So we were joking around one day, and he's like, what about wrestling? I'm like, you know what? That would actually be incredible. And then he challenged me to a wrestling match. So I have to learn how to wrestle this summer. And we've got NBW is a wrestling company from Nova Scotia. So there'll be 3 other matches as well as mine and Ashley's. So we're just trying to get the entertainment value up, and that playability, just the connection at the festival. That's my whole thing, is the connection, just bringing people together through, the power of music, the power of just connection. So I think this is a way to definitely get people of all ages involved. I added an all ages element this year. So the Friday night when wrestling happened is going to be an all ages show. So this is what kind of got me into the entertainment world. Wrestling was huge for me as a kid, and it helped me, go out on stage and become a little bit extra. So I think if I can help inspire kids in the future to do that, this is a good way to start it.
Thinking of your performance at SOMO last year, I can totally see that wrestling element in your show now. Like when I think back.
Right? It's just that larger than life kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. And so is NBW going to teach you how to wrestle, or how are you going to go about learning?
So I've got a friend. She's a pro wrestler. Her name is Ronnie Payne. She said she's going to help train me. So after my run of shows in May, I think I'm going to try and make it up to Bridgewater weekly to, learn a thing or two, or learn how to not get hurt as bad as I might.
Did Ashley say he's going to be training too?
I don't think he's going to be training. He said
he's just going to go in and do it?
Yeah, he basically said he was going to try and get jacked for it. But then last time I was talking to him, he said, you know what? I'm just going to eat a whole bunch and hope for the best.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know what to expect. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the table.
Oh, that's going to be so entertaining.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's, even for myself, I'm like, I've done a lot of things that I want to in my life. Wrestling, I've never done that in a live setting before. I've done it wrestling on couches and backyards when I was a kid, but this is going to be a whole nother level.
So you have like 20 bands coming, but there not only is there going to be tons of music, wrestling, I see that Mike Jack is going to eat some heat, and there's a hot pepper eating challenge as well.
Yeah, so last year he ate 100 Carolina Reapers.
No way.
Yeah, it was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Did he go to the hospital later?
Nope. He got rid of the peppers one backstage. And this year, I'm not sure what his challenge is going to be, but he said he's bringing the heat. I'm like, well, you know what? It's your stage. Yeah, Mike's incredible dude. He's my neighbor. He actually moved from Ontario a few years ago, so he moved literally right next door to me. And I was always intrigued about what he was doing. And when I asked him to be part of the festival, he's like, yeah, for sure. And count me in every year. So it's another thing where it's like, I don't know what he's going to bring, but he always is very entertaining. And I'm excited to see which challenge he's going to go for this year.
Well, it's neat that you've put this into your festival. There's also going to be a songwriter circle with you and Alicia Toner.
Yeah, and Valmy.
Oh, cool.
She's from Newfoundland. So I've got Alicia from PEI and then Valmy's from Newfoundland. And two fantastic artists. I'm actually in Newfoundland as we speak. I'm over for ECMAs, so I get to see Valmy for the first time live tomorrow. We're playing Songwriters Stage, so I'm looking forward to that. And Alicia has one of my favorite voices in the business, and she's a fantastic fiddle player as well. So she's going to be around on the Sunday night. We're doing a 90s country tribute as well.
Oh, cool.
So I might have her up to do a number or two on the fiddle.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
so good.
Maybe some Dixie Chicks.
How do I get tickets to this festival, Giant Stock, number 3?
Giant Stock, you just go to Andre Pettipas and thegiants.com, and our link is right on there, or you can check it out on Instagram, AP and the Giant Stock, or anywhere you find me at Andre Pettipas or AP and the Giants. Pretty easy to find on the socials.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for catching up, and good luck with the release of this song. It's truly beautiful and gets you, right in the heart. So best of luck moving forward. And I know I'll be seeing you this summer sometime. So
yes, 100%. Hopefully see you on the East Coast, maybe at Giant Stock.